Good afternoon, Ms. Dean. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you as well.
So I know the last time that we met, we were in discussion about some issues that you were having with your family and not being in agreement with the career path that you've chose. And so I know that you were having some issues in regards to having that tough conversation with them about, you picking a career path that you're comfortable with, that you've always wanted to do, and them not being accepting, and you wanted to have a conversation with them about that. So, from the last time we met, I know that we said that you were going to try to have conversation at least with your sister. Is that something that you've done?
At this point, I haven't. I can't seem to find the words. Just when I think it's the perfect time, they'll say something that makes me feel like, no, don't even approach it. So I haven't had those conversations yet.
Okay. And so you don't think that, regardless of what's going on and those moments when they say something that probably throw you off, just to go ahead and have the conversation because it really needs to be said in order for you to feel liberated and feel free and lifted?
At this point, I just don't even care anymore. Like, they have put me in this position that I feel like it's only beneficial for them. And nobody's looking out for me. And so I'm going to start looking out for me. And I don't care what they say anymore. I'm just going to do whatever I want to do.
Well, I hear you saying that you don't care, but I mean, it seems that you really do care. I mean, this is your family. You've explained to me in talking in past that you really, take to heart what they think, what they say, and how they feel about you. So, are you sure it's that you don't care, or are you at this point where you're just frustrated right now? Because on one hand, you say you don't care, but then on the other, you show that you really do. Your emotions, just your whole body language, I pick up that you really do care about what they say.
I am frustrated. And I do care, especially what my mom thinks and my sister, because that's who I'm closest with. But I just don't know. I don't want to argue. I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want us to be in a hostile environment because of the choices that I've made.
Right.
But I do like my career. I love what I do.
Right.
And I want them to see that and be in agreement with that.
Right. So I get that now, so that we're clear. It's not that you don't care what they think, because you genuinely do. You're just a little frustrated at the fact that you guys are at this place to where they're unhappy with the choices that you're making in your career, and you just don't want to be in confrontation, in combat with them about what your decisions are in your life. Is that accurate?
That's pretty much it.
Okay. And so what do you feel it will take for you to just finally just let them know how you're feeling, instead of holding this all inside and not expressing your true feelings to them? I mean, do you feel like they would shun you, that they would stop talking to you? Do you think your relationship would change with them?
I don't necessarily think my relationship would change with them as much as I feel like they just may view me in a different light. And I don't want them to view me as the daughter or the sister that's a failure. The one that didn't become a doctor, that didn't become successful, because
Right.
they don't view my career path as success.
Right. And so why do you think that they would feel like you're a failure? I mean, what you're doing is a rewarding career. I mean, you're helping to save the lives of children. So I'm pretty sure that they would, think that that's commendable, what you're doing, helping to save the life of innocent children. Why do you think that they would feel that type of way?
Just because they don't see the reward.
Okay. All right. And so, tell me, what's your plan moving forward, with them? When are we going to, bring forth our truth, what we need to say to them?
I'm going to try and just have a conversation with them on the phone and feel them out first.
Okay. Now, did you ever think about talking to just one of your siblings first to see how things would go with that person, your sister first, before you talk to them collectively, or how are you thinking about doing this?
I didn't think about that, but that would probably be better than approaching everyone at once. So I
Okay.
will try and just talk to my sister.
Great. Okay. So I think for the next time we meet, I think that you should really think about talking to one of your siblings, maybe the one that you're closest with the most, and having that conversation with her about how you truly feel about your situation and that you want to live in your truth and let them know what's going on, how you feel, and get it all out there before you talk to them in a group. Maybe once you get your one sister to see where you're coming from, that can help you to be more liberated and free to have that conversation with your other sibling and your mom.
Yeah, I agree. I'll
Okay.
definitely try that.
Okay. Well, thank you again for coming in, and I hope that the next time we meet again, you'll have some success in telling me how things went with discussing your situation with your sister and your family.
Thank you.
Thank you.